This really is a dreck heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumours that the ringed city rests below it all. But I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is it? I thought that clamoring tin can was the last, but here we go again.
This dialogue here is the first information we ever learn about Lapp's existence. Of course we don't know his name at this point, but the pilgrim hag described somebody as being a clamoring tin can, and that their head isn't square on their shoulders. So onward I continue to travel whilst on the lookout for a friendly NPC in big heavy armor. And soon after I stumbled upon this fellow here who was somewhat happy and surprised to see that my head was screwed on correctly.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct. Fantastic.
Now I'm not sure about the rest of you guys from around the world, but where I'm from this is actually quite a common saying, to have your head screwed on correctly. And it basically means that you are a clever person, you are responsible, you have priorities, that you are doing everything right in life. So what we can gather from this information is that Lapp is the opposite, that he is clumsy, he is somewhat irresponsible, that he is not sure what he is doing, he is confused.
Call me Lapp. I can't remember my real name, so let's just go with that. I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
At first Lapp appears to be a big clumsy idiot who is friendly, very friendly, but his story quickly turns tragic when he reveals that he is in fact hollowing and he can't remember his name, his past, or anything really.
In all honesty, there's something I should tell you. I'm hollow. Yes. I try to play it off, but I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name.
Lapp then reveals to us that he wants to travel to the Ring City in search of the Purging Monument, which is said to be able to lift his curse and give him back his past. He can also help you gain passage to the Ring City by helping out with the Demon Prince boss fights. As optimistic as he was, once Lapp arrives within the Ring City, he begins to question if the man that he once was is someone he wants to be again. That perhaps his past self was not necessarily a good person. A small amount of time passes and the hollowing process is definitely taking its toll on Lapp. He is beginning to forget who he is and why he is here, and even when the player tells him where the Purging Monument is, he questions it, but then he takes it back and he apologizes, that he knows that we are his friend and that he takes our word for it. Rarely we have a good ending to a tragic story, but Lapp finally finds the Purging Monument and the curse is reversed. But what kind of person is the real Lapp?
Every age, it seems, is tainted by the greed of men. Rubbish to one such as I, devoid of all worldly wants.
Most people probably had their suspicions about Lapp being Patches, but this is the grand reveal that Lapp is in fact Patches. Now I wouldn't necessarily say that Patches is a bad person, but in comparison to Lapp he is quite more mischievous. Although this ending dialogue that he gives you is quite interesting, it shows a different side to Patches. See, this is not the first time Patches has kicked players off of a ledge in a From Software game. It's a running joke at this point, it happens in almost every modern From Software game, but this time he done it, it was very different to all the others. See, usually he does it to encourage you to find treasure, but he wants you to die with the treasure so he can come back later and take it from your corpse easily. But this time he reveals that he has no desire for treasure and that he never did have a desire for treasure. He also says that every age is tainted by the greed of men, and this might actually confirm that it's been the same Patches in every game, or at least it shows that Patches has been alive for a very long time, and this might not be his first trip to the Ring City to cure his curse. When we knew him as the Cursed Hollow Lapp, he used the Curse Ward Great Shield, in which the Curse Ward Great Shields were given to people who resisted the curse long ago. So I think it's fair to assume that Patches has survived pretty much every age and cycle there has been, and he has pretty much broken the curse in every cycle there has been. Maybe all those times he kicked us off ledges was not to harm us, but it was a kick in the right direction. We all know that the secret to not going hollow is to have a purpose and to set your mind on it, even if that purpose is figuring how the hell do I get out of this pit that this bald bastard just kicked me into. It's a small goal, but it's still something to keep your mind stimulated. I mean, who else would know better about not going hollow than Unbreakable Patches?